Hello, it's DemonRushGaming, and we are back with Week 4 progress. After the loss last week to the Indianapolis Colts in overtime, it's hard not to place the blame on Sean Green as he had the fumble on the 5-yard line, but it's whatever. We will move on and move strong from here as we are playing the Cleveland Browns, who do not have a win. It's absolutely crazy. Going into week 5 and they don't have a win yet. That's insane. But I do want to address something at towards the end of the last game. We lost our tight end, Delaney Walker. He'll be out just as long as Andre Ellington is, so we'll see them back in the same week. But it's a pretty big loss, but I feel like we'll survive without him because we have Craig Stevens and Tyler Thompson, who have not shown any faults so far. They may have dropped 1 or 2 passes, but no huge faults. As you can see, we're now second in our division after the Colts beat us. They have the tiebreaker with us, and they have the same record. Something I wanted to address is I cannot believe I just noticed this, but apparently when I changed the settings a while back, it didn't save. So as I was editing a video, I noticed that we are doing 10-minute quarters, which I do not find acceptable, only because that's stupid. And I noticed it after the Colts game. So I've changed it to 15-minute quarters. Hopefully I can edit and it'll be fine. I might have to cut out a couple more things than usual, but I'm not going to make the games excessively long after edited. The only other thing I noticed was I had changed this also. Player names will always be on now, so it'll be a little easier for me to do that. Identify the players on the field. So, yeah, I'm going to love that. That's more of a benefit for me, and I guess you guys too. As you can see, the top offensive players this week are Matthew Stafford with 1,186 yards, Jamal Charles with 423, and Jimmy Graham with 358 receiving yards. Absolutely awesome. Jimmy Graham, New Orleans Saints. Love it. Okay, Clay Matthews has 9 sacks. That's crazy because Terrell Suggs was leading with 6 last week, so he must have got like 3 or 4 sacks. Tremaine Brock and Devin McCourty. Have 3 interceptions. Absolutely awesome. Absolutely insane. Okay, so I think I'm actually going to go look at the stats for the league, just to show you guys top stats and such. Drew Brees, absolutely insane, has the highest rating of 117.6 on average, and the person with the most touchdowns is Drew Brees. That's absolutely awesome. Most interceptions, just for the lulz, is Mike Glennon. He has a lot of yards. I think he's like just 10 shy of Matt Stafford. How can you have so many yards and have more interceptions? I don't even know. That's quite crazy to me, but that's just me. Okay, whatever. So now we move on to top running backs. We're gonna look for top touchdowns for rushing, and Shady McCoy still holds that. If you remember from last week. Let's see. I want to see something. Who's fumbled the most out of all running backs? That would go to Doug Martin, Powell, Giovanni Bernard, Varner, Hyde, and Mark Ingram. Wow, absolutely crazy. Which is funny because in real life, the Saints just signed Mark Ingram back. This will probably come out after that actually hits the news, but it's whatever. Okay, most touchdowns. I just did that. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, now we go to receiving. Most catches goes to Jeremy Maclin. Most receiving yards goes to Jimmy Graham. We saw that earlier. And most touchdowns, Marcus Colston, also from the New Orleans Saints. Gotta love the Saints. At least I do. Come on. There we go. Defense. Stand strong. Okay. So, most tackles goes to DJ Williams. Most sacks will go to Clay Matthews. Saw that one earlier. Most interceptions will be tied for actually a bunch of people. Tremaine Brock, Devin McCourty, Kaysen, and J.A. Collins. Wow, the Patriots are absolutely insane. That would be an interesting game to play. Most forced fumbles is going to go to a lot of people. Let's see. Does anyone have a touchdown? It's probably the same people as last time. It is Captain Wendland and Harmon. Yes, okay, so that's it for those stats, and let's move on. Oh, come on. There we go. I'm going to move on to Come on, help me out here. Awards. Let's get to these weekly awards and see who claimed it. Andrew Luck, not a big surprise after getting the win last week. It was kind of a comeback to tie it, and then he managed to win it with a 30 to 40 yard passing touchdown. Crazy. One of our defensive players got a little greedy, but it was hard for the defense to stand up after the fumble on the 5 yard line right before the touchdown. Titans could have won that game, but it just wasn't in the cards, I guess. 26 of 28. Absolutely insane game for Andrew Luck. Drew Brees, my boy, the New Orleans Saint. 20 of 31 for 4 touchdowns. Almost 300 yards. That's absolutely crazy. Clay Matthew got 5 sacks. That explains how he got... Oh, my Jesus. Okay. And then you got Posluszny, who basically got defensive player by only tackles, which was 15. Absolutely insane. Man, that is crazy. Okay, let's see. What else? Oh, wait, I want to go look at the draft stories real quick, see if we got anybody new to look at. Battle of the Undefeateds. The Seahawks will be playing the Redskins. There we go. Sorry, guys. Okay. Artavius Samuels has decided to forego the remainder of his senior season to focus on his master's degree. Okay then. That's an interesting one. Okay, let's start some scouting. Wait. My bad, guys. Before we get into this whole scouting thing, I want to check something because I know it's going to play a huge role in who we actually start to scout. I'm either going to scout this week or next, but it is coming very soon. And our available funds are absolutely horrible. Out of the first 4 games, we played 1 at home. Like, we won it, but lack of home games is the issue. Let's look at the top undefeated teams. And it looks like there will be 5 teams with no losses. Patriots 4-0, Saints 4-0, Ravens 4-0, Seahawks had a bye week, they are 3-0, and the Redskins tied, so they will be 3-0-1. So that's what they meant whenever they said they're undefeated. So that is going to be an interesting game. Wow, that is crazy. So yeah, I'm going to flip through the divisions just really quickly. If you see the team that you like and the teams that you dislike, you can see their records just really quickly. I'll go into it more in depth in a different time. It's just for your gain solely. Wow, that is the amount of ties. Crazy. They had like 2 games with a tie. And honestly, I thought that's what was going to happen with us and the Colts. If we could have just held strong, I thought maybe it was going to end up being a tie after the fumble. I was kind of hoping it would end up in a tie. But not to our avail, and it's just not going to work out for us. Wait, I just completely skipped what I wanted to do right there. Okay, re-signing players. Let's see real quick who exactly needs to be re-signed, because I feel like it's a lot more than I expect. Yeah, okay. You got Jarrell Casey, who we're definitely going to want back. You got Ruse, who is... Where? He is getting a little up in age, but he's still good for gold. Morgan. Akeem Ayers. We haven't seen too much from him. Nate Washington. Man, honestly, I haven't seen too much of him at all. Kern Klug. Klug has been pretty good for his overall, to be honest. Mooney. He got us a play when he needed it. Fullback could be better. McCarthy and Jake Locker. Man, I feel like I'm going to end up renewing Jake Locker, Jarrell Casey, and Ruse. The rest of them is going to be iffy. McCarthy. I feel like we can do better. Akeem Ayers, maybe, and Morgan, maybe. I feel like Morgan is probably going to be worth it. Haven't seen too much from him, though. I got to say, not too much. But, I don't know. We'll see as the season goes on. I need some money. That is very clear as to saying all of this. And if you go to our team needs, it seems like, I'm just going to show you guys really quickly. It seems like we need a right outside linebacker. Just to show you guys really quickly. it shows our quarterbacks is horrible and they haven't played bad. So we need, looks like right tackle and center are a little on the weak side, but right outside linebacker and middle linebacker could definitely be better. So I'm going to scout a right outside linebacker and see how that goes. Scouting. I'm going to look at our picks and see what we have to work with. And I'll let you guys know in the next progression, and we'll work from there. Left outside linebacker. Wow. That could be crazy. Man, we have to trade up for that. Wonder who has that first pick. Kennedy Okafor. I'm just kind of looking right now. I'll probably scout a couple because we need a middle linebacker and we right outside linebacker. The next one is Kylian Carter. This can be quite interesting. Okay, so I'm going to scout him and see how good he is. Speed B. Okay. Strength, hit power. Ooh, that could be nice. Ooh. Ooh, okay. We'll come back to him. Let's scout. Let's get a little ambitious. Let's scout the #1 overall pick in the draft. Even though it's probably not gonna happen. I mean, never hurts, right? Ooh, that's nice. That's really nice. Okay, that could be better, but he's definitely an overall solid player. And from what I can see, he looks like could be interesting. That next one. Or was I? It's probably thinking of Childs. Okay, he's really. Oh no, I was thinking of Okafor. I read the wrong name. Okay, see that one makes sense now. Okay, speed B, acceleration, strength, hit power, pursuit. Man, he looks good too. Okay, well guys, that's probably, let me see. I'm gonna stop myself. Let me look at Cameron. Strength, tackling, pursuit. Man, this guy looks pretty solid. Oh, until you get to there. Where's... Okay, yeah, okay. So he looks pretty solid. Could be better. I guess we'll have to wait and see. That's all the scouting we're going to do for this week. I don't want to use all the scouting points that I have. So, yeah, I showed you the changing in the settings. So, editing might be a little different, or the games might be a tad bit longer. Sorry if so. And the one thing I forgot to do, and I just realized, which I need to do really quickly. Sorry, guys. I didn't realize this episode was going to be so long. So, yeah. Okay, never mind. My bad. We are going to move on, and I will see you guys whenever we play the Cleveland Browns in Tennessee. We need to get a win and hopefully retake the lead in this division. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you there. If you enjoyed my video, don't forget to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe. This has been DemonRushGaming, and I am out of here.